Hola a todos, hello everyone. Today we're gonna cook crema catalana, and this is the result. So in theory, it should crack. So yeah, we got the result. It's cracking, and we give it a taste. Very nice. You must try this dish. We put a pan on the fire with a liter of a very good quality milk. Probably in Spain I would recommend to use fresh milk. Here in UK we have fresh milk, which is like fantastic. And then we're gonna add 1 stick of cinnamon and the peel of 1 lemon. And we are gonna keep an eye because we don't want this to arrive at the boiling point. The idea is we want to infuse the flavors. We can see it's about to boil, so start like moving a bit. So what we're gonna do is lid off, and we are gonna cover. Okay, I'm gonna move this to this side and let it rest for at least 30 minutes. In the meanwhile, the milk is absorbing all the flavors from the cinnamon and the lemon. We can advance a few things. So one of the things we can do is separate 8 egg yolks. I'm not gonna throw away the whites because what you can do is you can freeze them. For example, these are 8 eggs, so I'm gonna freeze 4 and 4 egg whites to do a pavlova anytime. So yeah, everything is gonna be used. There are different ways to separate the eggs. One is, you crack the egg and then you use, not sure if I can see you, but you use the, the same egg, to just move the egg yolk around and around. Okay, until more or less is clean. So that's one way to go. Right, another way to go is use your hands. So clean your hands, you crack the egg, and then use the hand as a colander. And actually this is a very good method because the egg yolk is, like 100% egg yolk. So that's another method. And then there's even like some gadgets that you can crack the egg and separate for you automatically. So I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna do this for 8 eggs. So after 30 minutes, I didn't count, but should be fine. So we have our corn flour in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna scoop a bit of the milk. Okay, and put it over. So this way we can mix the corn flour, so there are no, we dissolve completely before just adding into the milk. And then we put it back on the milk. Sorry. And then we add the sugar. So it is 200 grams of sugar. We will recommend white sugar just in case because it could darker the color of the pudding. And then we're gonna add the 8 egg yolks all in. Actually didn't freeze yet. Right. Okay, so let's make sure we mix. Oh dear, I forgot to. Right, I forgot an important step. You need to whisk the egg yolks before putting on the milk. So how we're gonna sort out this? I'm gonna whisk them in here, okay? But please make sure you whisk. It's gonna make easy the pudding. Okay, so I'm gonna mix everything, including the egg yolks, and then what I'm gonna do, once everything is mixed up, I'm gonna transfer onto another pan through the sieve, because sometimes the eggs have some, little things we don't want on the dessert. We want like a fine dessert. Let's see how that goes. I'm always a bit of a mess with these steps, so okay, so let's do it. Okay, not too bad. Right. Okay. Right. So what we're gonna do next, we are gonna, I mean, we can use this pot, to be honest, or transfer to the original pot. It doesn't matter. Okay. And then we are gonna bring this to the fire and till it thickens. So let's do it together. So I'm gonna put this back on the fire, medium heat, and let's keep mixing. We're back to the fire, and then we have medium heat. In theory, we shouldn't let this to boil at the boiling point, so it needs to be in a nice heat. Don't let it boil, and then we keep mixing until this is thickened. Yeah, so I'll show you what I mean when this is done. Right, I've been mixing without stop in the last probably like 5 minutes. This is very relaxing. Also, you can put music on, and I can feel it's getting thicker and thicker, so we are almost at the point. So what we want is you know, that the cream, it just holds in the spoon. So I think we need to wait a little bit more, and then we do the spoon test. Okay, but I think we're almost there anyway. Let's do the test. So basically we want this. It's a bit like, you know, when you do the test. Oh, this is delicious, honestly. It's a bit when you do the test for the jam. So I'm happy with this. So I already stopped the fire because it was getting very hot. Right, I just licked my finger, and that is delicious already. So what we're gonna do, I mean, traditionally you put the crema catalana in these terracotta dishes. This is a good investment because you can always put tapas as well, and instead the terracotta is gonna keep, you know, keep the temperature for longer, hot or cold. So I'm gonna try to fill 4 of these. Okay, so the way we fill, maybe we're gonna need 1 of these, to be honest. So let me just do this. So just do it with, you know, with care. And I think this should be enough for 4 of these. And honestly, I can wait for the dessert. Just feel like 4 generous portions for adults and like individual for children. And we need to leave these to cool down, you know, completely. It can go on the fridge as well, and maybe next day just sprinkle the sugar and burn the sugar. But if it goes in the fridge, I would recommend a clean film, okay, because otherwise it's gonna make, you know, like a hard top. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Right, for the next step, you must use white sugar, okay, because it's the way it crystallizes. So put quite a good quantity of sugar on top. Just gonna be sure I'm covering everything. I mean, it's the first time I'm doing this. I am so looking forward. For the next step, you can use like an iron you can put on the fire, and then on top there's like an electric, or you can buy one of these like a torch and use the torch for other kind of cooking. I bought this in a very good price in Amazon, and there's like a lock for the baby. I never used this, so I'm a bit scared, but let's see. Oh dear me. Was locked? Unlocked. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, there we go. So fingers crossed. What we want is to have like a caramel crust. Oh, that's smelling nice already. Right. Okay, let's see how that went. And I'm gonna put the log again, and I'm gonna wait till these cool down a bit.